Good evening, my friends. I want to talk about the owner of the LA Clippers. And here's the deal: this country is racist to the core, and that's not a secret. People the right wing wants to say that now they're saying it's the atheists that are racist, and nothing's further from the truth. Everybody knows, the National Basketball Association is comprised of mostly black players, to an overwhelming percentage of their employees are black, and an overwhelming percentage of the people at the top is white. That comes to no surprise. That right there is a proof of the pudding. It's in the last 20 years it has changed. It's been changing. There are more black coaches and all that stuff that would never happen before. But the mentality of this person is not alien to the population. There's a lot of people consider themselves as doing a favor to their employees who are minorities by quote unquote giving them a job, and there is no giving. There is an exchange of goods and services between employees and employers, or actually a service. It's a compensation for a job, and nobody's giving them anything. The people, they want to see the talent and the awesome athletic ability of these individuals, and they're willing to pay good money for it. It's not that they're being gifted anything. If anything, they're being at the college level. I would consider it to be modern day slavery, because of the college athletics are mostly, when it comes to basketball and football, but more so in basketball than anything, are black athletes that are not paid for their work. Yet these colleges are profiting enormously from the work and the effort of these black athletes when they go and play. And I mean, it's in the billions and billions of dollars that they're profiting from. ESPN to all the major networks profiting from college sports. And it's mostly the college sports that are played by black athletes and student athletes. And then people say, well, they're getting a free education and free housing and meals. Like, yeah, the slaves got a boogie, and they had a shack where they could live, and they were fed. And how is that any different than what they're doing to these athletes? Yet they condemn them, and they disqualify them if they take money. Now, mind you, these children that are going to college sports, most of these kids are coming from impoverished, either inner city or rural areas. And black kids were poor, a lot of them, and they're making gazillions of dollars for the networks and their colleges and their athletic programs. I mean, you see some of the salaries of the basketball coaches in college, and they're just obscene. Talking $4 or $5 million a year for one guy to coach. And nobody sees a problem with that. This is a university. Some of them are public universities. And a lot of them are receiving our tax dollars for tuition for their students. Yet here they are, condemning and disqualifying students if they take money. They're basically saying, we can get rich off of you, but if we catch you taking any money, while we enrich ourselves off of you without paying you, we're going to penalize you. You know, that I think that's the most hypocritical and it's the slave owner mentality that I've ever heard of. So right there, the college system is racist to the core. And I think the decision of, I think it's Adam Stevens, the NBA commissioner, to ban this person for life is wise. You know, it sends a strong message. I don't know, it's not going to affect this guy, the LA Clippers owner, you know, $2.5 million. He'll pull it out of his ass tonight. But, you know, send a strong message that enough is enough. We're not going to tolerate it. And here's another thing. With all this, you know, there's the problem right now that I see is that a lot of people are considering racism to be an opinion that needs to be protected. I do not believe, and here's the problem. I used to watch Duck Dynasty, and as soon as this moron Phil Robertson made his homophobic and hateful racist remarks, I stopped watching them. You know, I vote with my pocket. I do not tune in or support people who are racist homophobics. And that's one of the reasons I want nothing to do with organized religion either, because the Bible is full of homophobia and hate. So, but people nowadays, there's this mentality like it's okay to support somebody even though they're racist and openly so racist. That's because that's their opinion. I have nothing to do with that. Yes, you do, because you're supporting that person. You're putting money in that person's pocket by watching their commercials or buying their apparel. It's like the same thing when you donate money to the Catholic Church. You know, you're basically paying for the salaries of this priest who raped children. So you are actually supporting rape, the rape of little children. You know, your hands are not. I don't care how much you pray or whatever it is you do, your hands are dirty. Well, the same thing when we support people who do racist things and that are fantastic. You can have all the opinions you want. I'm not going to buy at your store. You understand me? You know, and if you're buying at the per store of the person that unless you're the family or something like that, it means you support their opinion. It means you're racist too. You know, that's what people don't want to get. You know, when you're putting money in the pockets of this racist people, whether it be TV personalities or preachers or whoever, you know, people who are doing evil things, you're supporting them. People say, well, an opinion is not evil. Well, until it's your children that are the ones that are the target of the hate, and see what type of psychological damage that does to them, you know. So I want you to, you know, if you can, think about it. You know, next time you go out there, think about it before you support somebody. Are these people, you know, how are they treating others, you know, because that's the only way. I mean, I've lost faith in politicians and all that stuff. Yeah, I think the only way we're going to change society is voting with our pockets. Take care of yourselves.